In the cinematic world of martial arts, few moments hold as much weight as a clash between two titans of the craft. When Michiko Nishiwaki, a Japanese powerhouse known for her strength and acrobatics, faced Jackie Chan, the legendary innovator of action comedy, fans braced themselves for an unforgettable showdown. It wasn't just a fight, it was a spectacle, a collision of two distinct philosophies of martial arts, honed through years of practice and dedication. But as the dust settled, only one could emerge victorious. The scene was set in a sprawling warehouse, a classic battleground of crisscrossing steel beams, stacks of wooden crates and narrow catwalks. The air was thick with tension as Michiko Nishiwaki entered, her reputation as a former bodybuilder and martial artist preceding her. With her toned physique and precision strikes, Michiko exuded an aura of disciplined power. She was a woman who had shattered stereotypes in her career, taking on roles that required both strength and grace, a combination that made her a formidable opponent. Jackie Chan, on the other hand, entered the fray with his signature blend of cocky charm and casual demeanor. Known for his inventive choreography and almost reckless dedication to stunts, Jackie's fighting style was unpredictable and resourceful. He didn't just fight with his fists, he fought with his environment, turning everyday objects into weapons. Yet behind his playful exterior lay a fighter with lightning-fast reflexes and a deep well of experience. This wasn't going to be easy for either of them. The fight began with Michiko taking the offensive, showcasing her raw power and precision. Her strikes were calculated, each punch and kick aiming to incapacitate. Her strength was undeniable, and for a moment, it seemed as though Jackie might be overwhelmed. A spinning back kick sent him crashing into a pile of crates, splinters flying in all directions. But as always, Jackie recovered quickly, a mischievous glint in his eye. Jackie's counterattack was a masterclass in improvisation. Grabbing a nearby broom, he transformed it into a makeshift staff, spinning it with breathtaking agility to keep Michiko at bay. His ability to turn even the most mundane object into a weapon was mesmerizing. He leapt onto a rolling cart, sliding under Michiko's high kick and popping back up with a cheeky grin. Yet, for all his resourcefulness, Jackie struggled to find an opening. Michiko's defenses were almost impenetrable, her form impeccable. Michiko Nishiwaki's greatest strength lay in her physicality and discipline. Years of bodybuilding had given her incredible core strength, which translated into devastating blows. Her technique was precise, with no wasted movement. However, her strength was also her limitation. She relied heavily on direct, overpowering strikes, which made her predictable at times. Against an opponent as unorthodox as Jackie, this predictability became a vulnerability. Jackie's strength, meanwhile, was his adaptability. His mind worked as quickly as his fists, constantly analyzing his surroundings and finding creative ways to turn the tide of battle. His humor and playfulness were not just for show, they were part of his strategy, disarming opponents mentally as well as physically. Yet, this unpredictability came with its own risks. His reliance on improvisation meant he occasionally left himself exposed, and against an opponent like Michiko, even a small mistake could be costly. The turning point came when Michiko landed a thunderous punch, sending Jackie reeling into a stack of barrels. For a moment, it seemed like the fight might be over. But Jackie, ever the showman, turned his fall into a roll, grabbing the lid of a barrel as he sprang back to his feet. Using the lid as a makeshift shield, he deflected Michiko's follow-up strike and countered with a spinning kick that knocked her off balance. Sensing an opening, Jackie launched a flurry of attacks, incorporating everything around him: a ladder, a hanging chain, even a loose plank. Michiko fought back valiantly, her resilience and power keeping her in the fight. But Jackie's relentless creativity proved too much. In a final, spectacular move, he used a pulley system to swing across the warehouse, delivering a perfectly timed kick that disarmed Michiko and sent her sprawling. As Michiko hit the ground, she raised her hand in surrender, a faint smile acknowledging Jackie's ingenuity. The fight was over and Jackie Chan stood victorious, not because he was stronger, but because he had outwitted his opponent. His ability to adapt, to turn the environment into an extension of himself, had been the deciding factor. The battle between Michiko Nishiwaki and Jackie Chan was more than a physical contest, it was a clash of philosophies. Michiko's disciplined power met Jackie's chaotic creativity, and in the end it was the latter that prevailed. Jackie's victory was a testament to the idea that martial arts is not just about strength or technique, but about adaptability, wit, and the ability to think on one's feet. It was a fight that fans would remember for years, a perfect blend of skill, strategy, and spectacle.